West Ham was my old man's team, through and through. And he passed away in March 2022. But Mark Noble was his favourite player. His objective was, to try and watch his last game. If my dad to meet him would be great, but... Being in the military, it's not like a normal job. It's not just a lifestyle, it's a mindset as well. Wasn't perfect, but do you know what, for what it was, I think if it weren't for my circumstances, I'd still be doing it. I loved it. The more dangerous it was, the more I liked it. It's just like a flash, ears are ringing, don't know what's going on, and there's just this falling sensation, and then I hit something, and I hit something else. And the next thing I remember, it's 2 weeks later in intensive care, coming out of a drug-induced coma. Do you mind signing the back of this one? I wore this one to my old man's funeral, so it's got sentimental value, and I'm going to get it mounted. Wherever you want, I'm going to try and get everything on there possible. I may have been imagining things, but I see Mark Noble earlier. Oh, legend. That's my old man's favourite player. Loyalty. He stuck with the club for a long time, and my old man appreciated that.
I just felt close to Christmas that I'd give some of my time up for someone that's gone to protect our country. I think he explosive took 2 of his legs and an arm. Big West Ham fan. He was coming to my last game against Man City, and his father tragically passed away. And I'm just going to show my respects, really. I'm just going to have a chat with him and thank him for his service and thank him for what he's done.
West Ham was my old man's team, through and through. And he passed away in March 2022. But Mark Noble was his favourite player because he stuck with one club, and he said, you don't get that anymore, people change all the time, and he stuck with the club. He's West Ham through and through. He'd been watching this guy for years, and he said, that's the epitome of a footballer, that right there, because he said that he was like an old traditional, player, if you know what I mean. So that's why he was so, he loved him, and his objective was, to try and watch his last game. So when he was diagnosed, he said, I've got maybe a few weeks. I'd love to get to that game to see him off. That's my favourite player. If my dad to meet him would be great, but...
Did you just call me old?
Oh my God. Oh mate, how you doing? Oh my God, mate. Swearing place is a mess, fuck, mate. Really appreciate you being here. Oh, I'm good, bloody hell. I knew something was going on with the door.
Did you not know at all?
No clue. But do you know, it's an honour to meet you, and like I said, you're my old man's favourite player.
Honour to meet me. Look at you, mate. It's an honour to meet you, bro.
So my father was diagnosed with terminal cancer in Feb 2022. He was told he'd have a few weeks, and he's a huge fan of yours. And he said, I thought, it's going to be like my swan song. I want my last game. I'll do whatever I can to try and get to your final game, that send-off game. Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't make it. I mean, I was there. It was a great game. It's very emotional for me. Obviously, it meant a lot to me, but it would have meant a lot more to my father just to be there to see that final game.
It was emotional for me, of course, and obviously it's a real shame that he didn't. But he was there, mate. He was there.
He was there in spirit.
Yeah,
and,
correct.
Every time the reason I like the game, not just the game and the team, but everywhere I go there, it makes me think of my father. West Ham's a family, right? And that's what I love about it. It's community. West Ham's more than football. It's more than that. Honestly, I'm honoured just to be part, receiving part of this. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, but do you actually realise what you're saying there? Like what you done for the country? Look, listen, I give my life to West Ham, of course, and I supported West Ham as a kid. But you made a decision to do what you done.
Yeah, and I'll do it again. I love it. It sounds bizarre, despite how everything ended in Afghanistan, I wasn't there for, politics or anything like that. I was there to protect my friends. If they're going, I'm going. I always volunteered for the most dangerous stuff because, not that I'm an adrenaline junkie, but I was good at what I did. Despite that outcome, I was good at what I did. I enjoyed it, and I would hate for anyone else to be hurt.
That's so unselfish, isn't it? It's incredible. Mate, you're a hero in my eyes, let me tell you.
I appreciate that. Cheers. I had shirts made for me, my sisters, and my brother for his funeral. And obviously, this was a great opportunity to go to Rush Green. I've been there previously, so I took that along. And I'll get it framed, but I mean, I've got it over here. If you wouldn't mind signing it, I think I've got a good spot for you on the back, seeing as you're his favourite player.
It'd be my pleasure to sign it.
Mate, I really appreciate that.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, really appreciate that. I'm sorry. It's a bit of like I said, it's a bit of a mess.
Shall I do it on the top?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Dames,
well, above all, right?
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, the home game against Wolverhampton.
Yep.
Obviously, because I know your passion's photography.
Oh, yeah?
You will be pitch-side a photographer for the day.
Serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Up close and personal.
Oh my, that I don't know what to say about that. That's amazing.
No, it's our pleasure. It's the
my God.
absolute least we can do for you.
Oh mate, that's incredible. I can't wait.
It's been an absolute pleasure being here, honestly.
Mate, honestly, it's great to meet you, and obviously, it would have meant the world to my old man. And like I said previously, ironically, today should have been his birthday. So it's quite profound, really, that you're here as his favourite player, and today should have been his 73rd birthday. So just chance, but no, it's great. I really appreciate this. Okay.
Nice to meet you, mate. How you
You
doing?
doing? Oh, living the dream. This is quite the experience, this. Honestly, just to be here is remarkable. Like, I'm blessed to be here. Yes, get in! I think the only way I could really describe the experience today is just being that close to that action. It's probably the nearest thing I've experienced to being shot at again, because it's just the constant, adrenaline. And I did enjoy being shot at, to be fair. It was exciting, but that was full on. Yeah, what a game.